back in the building.
Man, I don't care nothing about what you gotta say, cuz. I'm sorry, Craig. I shouldn't have did that. You know, you're my brother. I love you. That'll be the whole show. Let's go.
What it do, man? It's your boy Country coming live from the South. Got something to say, and if you know, you know.
What's happening? It's your boy DJ. Man, I don't care nothing about none of these niggas in here. You hear me? I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all for real, bro. Y'all fat.
That's the second time saying that. I don't know if it's true no more.
Alright. We in
What episode is this?
189.
The South, episode 189. Yeah.
What's the murder?
Because I don't know what happened. So since we short,
187 in the murder.
I'm just short, you know.
We'll catch on later.
I don't know what happened. I said, y'all ready? We had started up.
He just said he didn't care about nothing to nobody. He on a mission. It's alright. We understand.
That's what it is.
That's why we early.
Yeah,
we came here early for you, and you don't care about us.
That's
That's tragic.
It's kind of rough, bro. Kind of rough. Feel like it has no concern for our livelihood.
I agree, man.
So, man, it's been an eventful week. Kinda. We skipped last week because there wasn't nothing going on.
Nothing.
But I did want to tell y'all something before we start. I listened to Beyonce's album.
Did you? Did you like it?
I hated it.
Oh, okay.
But
worse.
she went off on one track. On Spaghetti, she was rapping.
Oh.
Bro, so you know they guessing her next album will be a rock album because 3 different genres for the whole thing she been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I really think her next album will be a hip hop album. I really hope it is.
Check the reverb. They say it's an echo in there.
Oh yeah. I really hope it is though.
You said you hope it was what now?
A rap album. I hope we get a whole rap album from Beyonce. Like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion style rap album.
So you think you're gonna get like a rap or R&B or country or rock out?
No. So they thinking because the first one was kind of dance.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then country, and I think then everybody think the last one's gonna be rock, which is a good chance that it does be rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be cool with a rock album, but like I would love to hear a rap album. So if you hadn't heard Spaghetti on that album, you should listen to it because she rapping. She rapping like young girls too. It's hard. Jay-Z probably wrote it, but it's hard.
I like when Beyonce rap.
I love when she rap.
I do.
So just imagine a whole tape with that.
Yeah.
It'd be tough.
I like it.
It'd be tough.
That'll probably be the one time that I listen to a Beyonce album day one.
Oh, you never listened to Beyonce album day one?
No.
Really?
I'm not that big of a fan. I mean, and I don't mean like she's a phenomenal artist.
I'm a huge fan.
You know what I'm saying? She's a phenomenal artist. But I ain't never been the one to rush to listen to the album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would, like I listened to Mike Delete later day one.
I did too.
So,
and we get to that.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I also want to tell you if you haven't heard Bryson Tiller album,
he did drop a new album. I ain't listened to it.
it's self-entitled Bryson Tiller.
Okay.
So remember how Trap Soul changed the game?
Yep.
And then he put out another album and was like,
Yeah.
take this back.
Yep.
This is one of them again. That was hard. Super hard. Super hard. But yeah, anyway, I might delete later drop. Friday. Surprise drop. Surprise drop, not too surprising, right?
Right.
Because like
We knew he was cooking.
yeah, where the lead up started on fair. I look back on the date because you know the narrative online was like, Kendrick, this dude go put out a whole album.
Right.
Well, I might delete later started on February 21st.
Yeah.
Way before the Kendrick stuff happened. So yeah, move that to the side. Now what he did do is make him add a diss track. But before we get to the diss track, what's your thoughts on the album?
So sans the diss track, because that's what everybody heard first.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what.
Well, I didn't hear it first. I heard
that's what. So that's what I heard first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just because I heard I heard that he had dropped it, and then I heard it on like I don't know if it was Breakfast Club or whatever I was listening to that morning. I had heard like a clip of it. Then he put me in the office. He's like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Cole dropped this." So I listened to that. Then I went back and listened to everything like when I had a chance to sit with it. I've been listening. I done had Crocodile Tears on repeat for 2 days.
Crocodile Tears is hard.
Crocodile Tears is hard, and I mean I like the whole project.
The whole project is hard.
But
my favorite is Pie.
I like Pie too.
So Pie is. I'll get back to that.
Yeah, I like Pie too. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I know. You know, Cole is really, really clever with words. But the thing that made me, and this might be a simple bar to a lot of people, but when that boy said you could fuck 112 and couldn't do numbers, I was like, all right, I'm listening.
You're right.
I was passively listening to the project because I was riding, but I heard that boy, and I was like, all right, and I backed it up, and then I just became actively listening to the rest of the project, and then I spun it back. You know what I'm saying, the next day. But I do like Pie. But I think Crocodile Tears is that joint.
So I'm gonna tell you how what. So when it dropped at like 11, like 10:50.
Okay.
So when it dropped, boom, phone notification. What? Huh? That's crazy. Click on it. I'm looking at the track list. First thing I see was Pie featuring Daylight. Featuring who? Daylight.
Yeah.
Your favorite battle rapper of all time?
No, not my favorite. Hollow Don.
No, Hollow Don.
Hollow Don, my favorite. But Daylight, I give him a lot of respect. That dude got bars. But when I seen that, I knew if Daylight and Ab Soul is on the track with J. Cole, this is gonna be a competition. This is a competition of bars. And I was like, J. Cole gonna really go crazy because he got to. He don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. These two guys you put on this track with you.
So tell me who Ab Soul.
Rap. Ab Soul came from
TDE.
Black Little Preacher. He West Coast too. He came from
him and Kendrick were on the same label.
Yeah, him, Kendrick, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q,
I think I did his name when they were talking about how competitive Kendrick was. They said they used to battle with his own crew, and they said that name.
Yeah, Ab Soul like that.
Ab Soul like that. The reason why Ab Soul don't get more recognition because he kind of weird. Like crazy hair, black eyes, like black lips. He doesn't look. I mean, he moves weird. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he don't get a lot of recognition. But boy got mad bars. He went off on that.
I don't know the name of the song. It's the first song on the album. But I just remember I was like J. Cole.
Pricey with Gucci.
Yeah, I was like J. Cole, Gucci Mane, Young Dro. Who else on? Is that Ari Lennox?
Yeah, Ari Lennox.
And Ari Lennox had to be the weirdest combination I could think of people. Just between Dro, Gucci, Ari, which that's Dreamville. But it's like I can see Cole and Ari on the track because I've seen that on the track.
Right.
And then we get to Gucci actual part, and I was like, this nigga spitting poetry.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Yes.
I like this. And then I realized that I actually would be invested in an entire Gucci Mane poetry album. Because if y'all ain't heard the track, it's kind of nice.
Yeah,
so, I mean.
Gucci can actually rap when he wants to.
Oh, yeah, I know he can.
When you talk about that, Gucci, you said Gucci ain't rapped in a while. And then on the track you ain't heard, you like, nigga, where you get that from? You like, that nigga actually rapping. Like, Gucci can rap when he want to rap. Naturally, that's my favorite song on the album. I ain't all the way through it. It ain't like 43 minutes, so I'm predominantly through it. You feel me? But
you heard Pie yet?
Yeah. Okay. Come on. What do you think I went first?
Well, see, I don't do that to myself.
Battle rapper.
I don't do that to myself.
I don't either.
I make myself wait for it.
Nigga, I had to hear Daylight when I hear the album.
But when I seen it, I want to go straight to it, so I hate playing. I hate playing that.
So RJ posted on his Facebook, because RJ is a J. Cole fan and not a K-Dot fan, so he all over this Lil B thing, right? And he posted that. I'm like, it done dropped. It was late that night. I cut it on that night to hear that song while I was in tour. I ain't listened to the album till the next day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went immediately to that. They don't get that mainstream media like that.
Hard never.
That's the first time I think.
But he stood up though.
Man, Daylight, right?
Daylight.
Daylight.
It was crazy. Alright, man, I guess on the moment we all been waiting for. Y'all first to the diss track. What y'all think? Quick reaction. What you think of the diss track?
Me personally, I gave him more credit originally before I started hearing all the negative feedback. And then after hearing the negative feedback, I started listening back like, it is kind of mid tier. I think J. Cole could have done better. Originally, I'm like, yeah, J. Cole's just the big man, but I didn't know who the big dog is. That's how I said the first listen. I was like, yep, snap, she not of him. That's what I'm talking about, J. Cole. Let's see what K-Dot come back with, right? Mm-hmm. But then I started hearing the criticism. It's a lot more criticism than it is J. Cole showing him who the boss is. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that? Mm-hmm. You know? After hearing the criticism, I'm like,
well, there's only one bar that's really criticized. Well, two bars that's really criticized.
Yeah, it's that whole little section.
It's the whole section of
him talking about
albums.
Yep.
You gotta chill with that, J. Cole. You've been on for making sleepy albums.
Yeah. Well, that ain't why they said because they know he lying and he know he lying.
Yeah, well, and there's more to it because he tried to make Two Pimple Butterfly with For Your Eyes Only. He tried to do this.
Really?
Yeah, that's what that was. For Your Eyes Only was legit him trying to do his version of Two Pimple Butterfly.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that's the one that he really cut really hard. The last one, I mean, the whole world agrees that the last one wasn't that great, right? The last K-Dot wasn't that great. It was great artistically.
That's the one with the OJ and all that stuff on that album, right? Because I ain't hear the only thing I heard listen to K-Dot that album. The one he did all different faces.
Yeah, that's that one. But that ain't on the album though. But that's that.
That ain't on the album?
It was the lead in from that. Yeah. No, that song ain't on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
That one song would have been on the album though.
Well, that ain't the hardest song from that album either. That album got some good tracks on it.
That would have been better than that one?
Yeah.
I didn't check that out.
Yeah.
I don't like
So, but that was the first criticism, right? And then the second criticism was him saying like nobody would have been checking for you. Only reason why people talk to you is talking about you is because you dissed, which is we know that's not true because when Part 5 came out, the whole world was talking about him.
Right.
And he did this anyway.
Real quick. So I'm glad we're having this conversation because I am the person that's outside the algorithm.
Mm.
And I actually agree on J. Cole on that.
Well, you wrong.
Wrong-ish. I'm going to say why. So I can be the black sheep in this because I'm not the
rapper. You don't run to those
Yeah.
I'll run
so
to them all.
when K-Dot came out with his last album, I only heard the mainstream stuff. I did not die to hear his album. But now I'm dying to hear what K-Dot say. This is the fact that he had the beef with J. Cole. God's in the King Kong fight. Mm-hmm. So, in that defense of what J. Cole said, I kind of agree because I'm a casual fan of his music. That makes sense, like a casual boxing fan. You know,
and I would say you was right if J. I would say you was right if K-Dot was a casual. If he needed casual fans, so he's bigger on the other side.
I totally agree.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I disagree. Because he's so big on the other side of it. Picking up casual fans don't take him at all. Versus, if you're talking about somebody different, like if you're talking about Pusha T. Pusha T fan base is way smaller. When he Drake, he picked up a ton of fans.
Right.
Because his normal group is smaller. K-Dot normal group is huge.
Right.
The casual fans he picked up from that doesn't matter. That's the only reason why.
I'm not putting them niggas in the same category.
With him and Pusha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could be horribly wrong.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on that. It'd be horribly wrong. Because I feel like I also watched the beef about K-Dot with the bonehead goofy nigga in LA. The gangster nigga, the blood dude. They got his own little podcast.
Oh, you talking about Crip Mac?
No, he Crip nigga, not blood. The blood nigga, man. The one who be fighting people all the time.
Charleston
everybody. Who?
Charleston White?
Gang? Charleston ain't no gang. He hate gang.
Gang?
No, not gang. This nigga don't rap. He the one who hired the snitch when he out of prison.
No.
You do know what I'm talking about, right? You way too big now, know what I'm talking about. He hired 6ix9ine.
I definitely want to.
He want to protect 6ix9ine, LA and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Stop tripping. As soon as I say that, you know what I'm talking about.
Shoot, Mike.
You funny, bro.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
So which that's the only two bars that I think that was kind of controversial.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your initial thoughts on that on the song?
Whack 100.
Oh, yeah, I don't listen.
But you know what I'm talking about. I know what you're doing.
I just know the name. I don't even know what he looked like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he had a whole other thing about the beef. You know what I'm saying? But the way they talked about K-Dot on the West Coast, literally the big thing on the West Coast.
Well, he one of the biggest things in music.
Yeah. But when you can carry the West Coast, you can carry a lot of stuff too, though. It's a big deal to carry the West Coast. If you carry the West Coast or the East Coast, you know what I'm saying when I say that?
All three got something in common. All three, the big three got something in common. Yeah, they carry the country, the world. All three of them are. If they don't sell nothing less than 400,000 copies.
Yeah.
All three.
I didn't know K-Dot was that category.
Oh yeah. Well, K-Dot is the most successful of the three.
Get out of here, bro.
If you compare work size, Drake got way more work than all of them. Drake got enough work by itself to compare. For all three. Yeah, but K-Dot has had 6 albums and won a Pulitzer for one Grammys for like 4 or 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like K-Dot is the one that. K-Dot got accolades.
Yeah, obviously he got
the accolades. Cole got the lyricism fan base.
Yep.
He's more consistent.
Well, Cole is,
well, that's why I say more consistent.
Cole got the lyricism fan base.
Yeah.
Like if you talk to anybody that's real big into hip hop and R&B, and they're gonna say Cole is the better rapper of the three. But he hadn't got accolades. His first Grammy was 21 that he shared, right? It was 21 song that he was on, and then he got a Grammy for something else right after that. But he didn't go for the show for that either.
Yeah.
But what was your initial take? I'm sorry.
No. I mean, I agree. I love Cole, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And at first, when I first heard it, I was kind of like, it's kind of a mid response. Like you had some bars, but then like you say, you had the criticism. Because even when I heard it, I was like, bro, as much of a J. Cole fan as I am, people know that I like J. Cole, and they're like, how you listen to his albums? They boring.
Mm-hmm.
Not to me.
Not to me too. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But as an artist, that's kind of the double entendre. But at the same time, it's like if it's this, you kind of like dissing yourself too in that manner.
Even more because Kendrick albums are more widely known as great albums.
I agree.
Right.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but like.
I trust y'all.
Kendrick albums be like they get a lot more acclaim.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
I did not know that.
So and like I even broke it down to the albums, bro. Sideline Story was probably his worst album, bro. That's his debut album. Yeah. He had a lot of tried commercial tracks on it. It was just a weaker album. Then Born Sinner came out, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Right after Born Sinner came Forest Hill Drive, phenomenal.
Classic.
Right after that came For Your Eyes On, which was, I can name 2 tracks off of it. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
And it ain't just me. Most J. Cole fans feel that way about that album. Neighbors. Folding Clothes. For Your Eyes On. Title track.
Yeah.
Can't name no other.
So that's my J. Cole now.
Yeah. Okay. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what's crazy is that.
I don't know a J. Cole album.
I can name every track probably in order from every other album.
And I can only name. So now what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can only, right off the top of my head, probably hit you 2 or 3 J. Cole songs total.
Bro.
But I can't hit you more Kendrick songs.
I was just listening to.
I just said that.
Just like listening to records. You know what I'm saying? You press something on, it's just going to play. But Neighbors came on the other day. I had forgot about that song.
Mm-hmm. Because it was on that album. And
I went back and listened to that album, and I was like, I remember why I don't listen to this album that much.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking that when I first heard it, like, you kind of let me down with this one. I was a little disappointed.
For sure.
But I think everybody felt like it.
Everybody though. And that song is probably the only reason why the album did so well, because that song had such a big story behind it.
Right.
The story was bigger than the album.
Yeah.
So, not only, the Neighbors song got a story, right?
I don't know the song.
So, the Neighbors think I'm selling dope. Selling hope.
Yeah, I do know that song.
So, that song, that's J. Cole album.
That's on For Your Eyes On.
So, the feds rushed his house because his neighbors called and said he was selling
Who knows
drugs.
that song here?
Nobody.
It's just him.
Why do I feel like that 2 Chainz song?
It's no one.
2 Chainz got a song saying the same thing.
No. I mean, he may got a song called Neighbors, but it don't sound like that. Yeah. But and then what's more amazing about that song is it's the same as Forbidden Fruit.
Yeah.
Reverse. Which all those talking points made that song huge.
Yep.
which carried that album, but the album itself was below me. It was pretty bad. Anyway, but I went through that. So, and I agree with you. When I first heard it, soon as it went off, I was like, I was like, I guess I was a jab back. I mean, it was a light jab. Like his hardest bar that whole song was the I'm pointing the pistol at you crying. How you go?
Yeah, like Nino Brown.
Like Nino Brown
and G Money.
And G Money. That was a hard.
That was nice to set up.
That was a hard bar. That was and that kind of described the whole feel of the track. Soon as he said that, I was like, I get it, because they are real friends in real life.
Right.
And he don't really want to do it, and that made perfect sense to me. I was like, okay, that's why he hit so light. I was like, cool. And then he made the big threat at the end, like, bro, don't try me, you know I know. Right? And I'm like, all right, let's see what Kendrick do and see if he forced him to rap.
And he told him it was a jab.
It was super light.
He said it was a jab.
Super light jab.
So I ain't going, hey man, just jab him, just see where he at, in his apology.
So, then Sunday came.
Yeah.
I was not ready.
I wasn't either. I was a little upset about that too.
I woke up earlier than I should have that morning. I couldn't sleep. A lot on my mind. My life is in shambles. That's funny. Hey, I hope the legs start working right now for 30 minutes. But I went to use the bathroom, sit down, boom, and check Facebook real quick. I seen them. What the fuck is this? I scanned my pants though. You feel me? Then I went to YouTube. Boom, pop up. Oh, that is real. Man, play. It's gotta be fake. What the craziness? Yeah, be gay. You doing that? No, I respect that. Is the nigga scared? I had so many emotions at one time on the toilet, dog. I didn't even know how to respond to it. But all that reason was to the way I said it.
I mean, but how you feel, yeah, I had a completely different response.
Did you? Yeah, first I'm like, it gotta be fake. This can't be real. This nigga gay? What's going on right here? I don't know right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wake somebody up and say, have you seen this? You know what I mean? I didn't know how to feel about it. You know what I mean? But to just see the meme somebody put together of K-Dot's raps prior to any of this, they put together like 4 sets of bars where he was like, y'all niggas keep, and I was just paraphrasing, you know, I ain't the biggest fan. It was like, y'all niggas keep playing with these light jabs. I'm not the one. I'm a way better rapper. Y'all better shut the hell up. I'm telling you now, when I hit you niggas back, I'm gonna make you niggas apologize to me. And all this is a rap from years in advance.
It been circling around the 3 songs where it's like,
oh, you seen it?
Yeah, one way he said, oh, you better say something before April 7th, and then he happened to do it on April 7th.
Yeah, it seemed like he predicted everything that happened.
Like 5 years later?
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, this dude may be a prophet. And the part, the end, the last one, because having A's out to make you niggas apologize to me type. And I'm like, holy crap.
What was your thought on that Sunday?
I was just disappointed because I was looking forward to a great summer. And I feel like he quit on that before we even had a chance to like fire.
I gotta ask a question. Just to you.
Yeah.
Go with it. And just tell me, first response.
Okay.
Do you think it's friendly? I'm not finna go at it with my friend, or is he actually scared?
No, I think it's friendly.
You think it is friendly?
I think it's friendly.
I 100% think it's
J.
friendly.
Cole is way too skilled to be scared of anybody on the mic. I'm sorry.
And now, I'm going to tell you how I felt about that on Sunday, but I'm going to bring back something that I brought him earlier than finish. How was him showing that, hey, yo, you really don't want me rapping like this towards you.
I agree.
The way he rapped on Pie.
He came harder with heart. So, I felt like he had harder bars on half the songs on that album that were in that song.
For sure.
That's how I felt about it.
But that's how you know that if he put that effort he put into Pie
Right.
on him,
Right.
it's probably no coming back from that.
Right.
It's dangerous. what he capable of, what his pen capable of. Now, how I felt about what happened Saturday night, and I seen Sunday morning, bruh, it almost ruined my fandom for J. Cole, bruh. And I mean that. Like, I mean that wholeheartedly, bruh. One thing for sure, bro, I love music. I love rap. I love hip-hop. And one thing about hip-hop, beef has always been part of it.
Yes.
And it does not have to be murder beef.
Yeah,
bro.
and somebody talked about that. I said it in YouTube.
It would never turn into that between them two because they do have respect for each other. 100%. It would never turn to that. But the raps should have been the raps. So I understand you feel some kind of way. You said you couldn't sleep 2 nights in a row. But you gotta understand this dude that just jabbed you 2 weeks ago. This dude said F the big 3.
It's just big.
That included him, Drake, and himself. It's just big me. Like, bruh didn't give a light jab. He punched.
He threw that man.
He punched, and he made. Now, mind you, most of that track was aimed towards Drake, but he gave a select amount of bars to Cole. The stick reference was the reference from Jed's song "Stick."
Right.
That's huge.
Right.
It is. Then he said he way too paranoid for that about those jabs because he took J. Cole threw the first jab. It's just me and Drake pointing at you. I like to stop the Spider-Man meme. He threw the first jab. True story. He said, I'm too paranoid for that. Don't do that. Like, bro, that's why I was mid. Round 1 went to Kendrick, in my opinion. Just because Kendrick came so direct. But then you go out on stage. And, bro, even at first, if you ain't really going to if you ain't going to go back and forth, don't drop the disc. But say you drop the disc in the time emotional state. Don't get on the public stage and do that. Call him. Because it ain't like y'all don't talk.
Right.
Call him and say, hey, look, bro, I tripped. You going to get on stage and tell him I put my chin out there, go and get your lick back. Yeah. You could have told him that over the phone.
Right.
It ain't like he was going to stop him from getting his lick back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he could have took the jab. He could have took it on the chin and never responded. And then all we would have did is like, man, J. Cole didn't respond. And it would have went away. But then you get on stage and just be like that. And I get it. It bothered his spirit, so forth, so on. He did it in a public thing, so he felt like he had to say it in public, bro. But this hip-hop, dog. He a student of the game. Like, bro, and this ain't like he just started talking about hip-hop this way. Bro, since J. Cole came out, he always talked about the greats. How Nas is his favorite. How, you know what I'm saying, like, how he let Nas down with Cricket Smile. But he didn't let Nas down. He just let Nas down. Because Nas did not play with Ether.
Right.
He came with Ether. And several other diss tracks.
He never bowed down to Jay-Z when I thought he should have.
Never walked away. But you walked away? Man, stop. I'm out. I don't like that.
And I think also now Jay-Z the beef was a little different. So, real quick.
Well, Nas and Jay-Z beef was actual. It was real beef.
That's the only reason why I said I threw that in.
And I don't think that it's over because I don't feel like Kendrick cared.
So, stop. I was just going to say something. Okay, first off, I've been watching.
Yesterday, I'm mad because he apologized. That's crazy.
I've been watching
and
a
hip
lot
hop.
of.
It's crazy.
I've been watching a lot of Tiny Discs. Once I found out that it did start with Scarface, I feel stupid. You know what I mean? I watched a lot of them. So the one I watched that surprised me, and I didn't even know I was a fan of him, was Big Sean. I am a Big Sean fan. I didn't like Big Sean, but I like all of them niggas. J. Cole or K-Dot. Didn't realize it. So I watched the time, I'm like, I know every song that nigga sang, so the song to his son.
Yeah. Big Sean definitely had more commercial tracks.
Yes, he do. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even realize that until I watched time this. I'm like, I know every song this nigga sung except for the one to his son. You feel me? So I got a dream fight and a dream matchup. The only reason why I brought that up about time this is that I want Big Sean and K-Dot to team up against Drake and J. Cole, firefight. It'll be like the biggest hip hop battle of all times. Cause I really feel that Big Sean can take Drake. I would like to see Big Sean and Drake going and K-Dot and J. Cole going. That'll be a fire battle, bro. Like they came together with the
Hey Dream, I hate to bust your ball. Really never had.
I know. I'm just using it for something. Like they came together with the Super Bowl. What that one name was on Super Bowl? It was First Person. I would love for him to say, Big Sean, jump on the album with me, son, real quick. And then they do one. Oh my God. Can you just imagine that though?
I can. And
Oh
it won't
my
happen.
God, that'd be fire.
It won't happen.
Fireworks though, wouldn't it be?
I doubt it.
If they listen, that you don't think Big Sean and K-Dot will make a fire diss track against them?
Well, first off, Big Sean can really rap, but Big Sean already got smoked the last time Kendrick dropped this track.
He ain't going against Kendrick, going against Drake, remember?
No, remember K-Dot was on his song when Kendrick dissed the whole rap game.
Yeah,
On Control.
I don't want him going against Kendrick. I just said
No,
I need him
he-
going against Drake. I don't want him fighting Kendrick no more.
He
ever.
was on this track with Kendrick. Control. It was Kendrick, Jay Electronica, Big Sean. The name of the song was Control.
Mhm.
Kendrick wiped everybody nose on that track. And Big Sean went bad, but he wiped his nose. And then after it came out, Big Sean pretty much apologized. So, I don't want to hear, bro. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well,
I don't want
could
to
be
hear.
wrong. That's my top 4 of battling.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
The only
Second
thing.
part of that is.
Okay.
Second part of that is. Right now, if Kendrick dropped a back-to-back after apology, he would crush J. Cole.
So this is one of two things that can happen, right? I don't think Kendrick responds. I think he leaves the J. Cole part of it out. And we just waiting on Drake to say something now. But if Kendrick does respond, he's gonna punch him hard enough to make J. Cole get over his emotions. And that's what I really think happened. You can't say too much to a rapper though. If you say too much to J. Cole's still gonna be a rapper.
Can you apologize and then come back and rap?
Oh yeah, 100%. I do 100% think that if Kendrick punched Cole too hard, he said he's sticking his chin out there, but if Kendrick punched him too hard, he gotta punch back. But like I said, I don't think Kendrick do that. Like I said, I don't think the original diss meant for. I think he was a casualty of the original diss. Like I don't think J. Cole was meant to be the spotlight of the original diss from Kendrick. But you know, we'll see.
We shall see. What if Drake come back and crush Kendrick?
Drake has the ability. Bro, one thing for sure, you gotta remember who Drake is. He has the ability. Is it equal fight? I don't think so. I think Kendrick is a much better lyricist and definitely can be super clever. But Drake is the king of petty.
And he's a natural battle rapper. He's a natural battle rapper. Now, people don't give him credit for that. Drake loves the battle rap scene.
And
He understands battle rap. So you ain't always got to be the actual best lyricist to win a battle rap. You feel me? Best example is Hitman Holler. You know what I mean? He ain't the best lyricist by far, but he give niggas fit on stage. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
Drake.
bro, this ain't battle rap.
I know,
I hate
this
that.
is
I hate that
about
comparison,
Drake.
bro.
But I don't think Drake. Me personally, I don't think Drake the lyricist.
Drake ain't never dropped a battle rap
J.
song.
Cole or battle rap song.
Where he killed Meek Mills with a popular song.
It was a battle rap
It was
song.
not
bro.
battle rap, bro. It was
That was not
not
battle rap.
bro. I hate that comparison.
No.
And he dropped a popular song that he made go number one.
He did.
And made it get played in every club in America and every car in America, bro. You couldn't walk through the mall without hearing back to back.
I feel like that's the first time I've ever watched a diss track pretty much go platinum. And I'm saying that not literally go platinum, but I mean, diss tracks go platinum in the hood.
Yeah.
They go double aluminum. They go double aluminum, you know what I mean? We like them and we debate them. This dude had airplay. Like,
Bruh. Back to back, was coming on regular rotation on the radio. It was coming on in the mall. It was everywhere you went. Back to back was a hit song.
it was.
Like, bro, that's how he killed me.
When they start using songs for advertising,
They did.
they was using
Back to back for the NBA playoffs.
Yes.
Hell no.
They was using back to back for the
They
NBA
was
playoffs.
using back
They
to
said
back.
Danae said it was Grammy nominated.
It was. How do you make a diss track?
How do you beat that?
It's over with. You lose. You lose.
And that's why I say Drake got a chance, bro.
Yeah.
Because Drake can put out a #1 platinum Grammy winning song, and he'll make you listen to it.
Yep.
He'll make you listen to it.
Danae said he think K-Dot ain't gonna respond until Drake say something.
I agree with that. I don't think, because I don't really think, like I said, I don't really think the punch was meant so much for J. Cole. J. Cole jumped out there and punched back, and then he apologized for it. Jesus. But I don't think that was, I think if he hadn't apologized, K-Dot would have punched him back. Because K-Dot is really about the rap.
Right.
Where K-Dot don't do, you don't see him do no documentaries. He don't do a whole bunch of joint albums.
Right.
He don't do no guest appearances. He don't do no talk shows. You don't see him talking on a podcast. You hear K-Dot, well, K-Dot rap.
I was just gonna say when he wants you to hear him.
When he wants you to hear him rapping, that's when he's out. And that's the only thing that's gonna drag him into the light is rap. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he would have, like, he's not gonna go after Drake until Drake make a move. And I do believe Drake is cooking. I do believe Drake is cooking.
It take Drake over that long, bro. Do he got an album supposed to be coming out anytime soon?
No, he just came off tour. Like, his last day of his tour leg was Saturday in New Jersey. So he just wrapped his tour. We gonna see.
What if Drake apologize?
That ain't happening.
That ain't happening. First of all, Drake won't apologize to nobody.
I was just about to say that dude ego is not about to let him do that.
Drake did women, bro. And babies. Drake don't care. Bro, I really feel like Drake is so in love with himself that he don't need nothing but a new chick and himself.
Yeah.
That's it. He don't care about none of that other stuff, bro. None of it. Where everybody Drake been cool with, he ain't cool with no more, dog. Like him and Rick Ross ain't cool no more, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how much timeless classic music we got from that dude?
Right. Right.
They don't even like each other no more, bro.
I know.
That's crazy.
Drake. That's a champagne pocket.
Bro, him and Future was best friends.
Drake can't stop fucking niggas. Oh, girl. If they cute, he butt. He don't care. He hitting them
So
up.
they say he out here scared hoes.
He hitting them up, girl. You know, Drake hit Angel Reese up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drake said, oh, that bitch balling, huh? Come play in my full court. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drake, if they new and cute.
And what's crazy though, they'll go.
Yeah.
Hey, he a real sniper now.
Oh, yeah.
He a real sniper.
Champagne pocket.
Bro, do you know? Did y'all see? First off, let's rewind it, bro. Y'all remember this was a long time ago, bro. Do you remember that? This regular girl, posted something about Drake, and Drake responded. And then she posted another video how happy she was with Drake responding. Her dude was like, "Hey, not too much." And Drake wrote him in his DMs and was like, "Hey, bro, don't do that. I'll make it real hard for you."
I remember
And
that.
then he recorded another video like, "Wife, you see this? You think?" And then she was like, "Don't do that." Like, bro, he that dude, bro. He don't care if you famous or not.
Yeah.
If you say something to him that he don't like, he gonna shoot at your chick.
And win.
And regular dudes, bro.
And win.
Bruh. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that is wild.
That's wild. He a real sniper, dog. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, he'll sniper with a team sniper.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be careful, bro.
Yeah, he's tough.
He don't care about nothing, bro. Don't care about nothing.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Man.
Alright, man. So that was some of the big stuff that happened over the weekend, man. Moving on to, man, before I give you the mic, I just want you to know
You should do that.
that wrestling, since The Rock has taken, now mind you, you've been keeping me kind of up to date with what's going on along the way, but since The Rock took over, bro, my Instagram feed changed. And I was like, bro, I don't even watch wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But bigger than that, bro, it's like the number one trending topic every Monday and Friday now. And then Saturday and Sunday. It is crazy. WrestleMania didn't happen every year. I knew when WrestleMania happened because I knew when it was WrestleMania weekend because you always let me know.
Right.
And the years prior, it'll be a little glimpse of it here, a little thing here, a little saying there. But that's it. You'll see the common people there, Wale. Pat McAfee. You see the normals.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, for everybody who was somebody was at WrestleMania. WrestleMania, WWE has crossed back over into that threshold of popularity. Now, mind you, I know it's always been popular because it never died, but it wasn't the forefront kind of. It has crossed back over into that popularity that it was back in the early 90s, early 2000. I mean the 90s and early 2000s. It's back there. It's huge. So I kind of followed it this weekend. I was watching NCAA tournaments, right? That's what I was into. But I was following this weekend, kind of keeping up what happened. And then, like, I knew it was a tag team match with The Rock and Ray Ramon. Is that his name? Raymond Ramon?
No, it was Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Roman Reigns? You said that like I was super for Ray Ramon, Roman Reigns.
So Razor Ramon is an actual wrestler who was six pants.
That's my favorite wrestler.
Well, that was real close, though.
No, you weren't. That's two totally different people. One's a white man, one's a Samoan.
But like the names are both strong with R's, bro.
Razor Ramon was white.
He's the white man?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That nigga.
But
Scott Hall.
either way, they both names are always close.
I didn't know Machismo was.
So I ended up talking to Racist Ryan the day before, and I'm telling him, man, Alabama got a chance. He don't want to talk about that. He talking about WrestleMania.
It's funny you say that.
Right?
Because he called me.
So he about to cut me off. So as he telling me about it, right? He's telling me that that this tag team fight happened, and if Rock and the guy named who I keep messing up win, the next fight has a no disqualification. What it's called?
Bloodline rules.
Bloodline rules, where anything can happen. Right. And he was like, "That's what's gonna happen because that's what's best for."
That's of
the
course.
And I was like, I don't watch it, but yeah, that makes sense for sure. So I hear that much, right? Don't watch it, but I hear that much. So as I'm watching the game, very sad day. Alabama lose, but we should have. We did lost our championship football game because we didn't have a center, and then we lost this game because we didn't have a center. And so after that, I look at my Instagram and I keep seeing pictures of The Rock, and he looked exhausted. And I was like, man, did the storyline go totally different than what, the little bit I known? So, tell us, man. Tell us about WrestleMania.
Okay, before I get into that itself, I want to touch on something real quick. I want to touch on the business side of this, and I ain't in the business. But I like the business side of it. That's part of the reason that I like pro wrestling. Ever since The Rock been back, he been saying professional wrestling is cool again. He made it that way. The metric changed completely. Before we even get into the storyline, so I'm going to give y'all that. That's going to be the majority of what I talk about. I want to talk about the basic metric. So, a lot of people talk about the Attitude Era. That came up a lot over this past weekend.
That's what they said is back.
It's their first time. Well, so it's the first time they had WWE World. Basically, they took over convention centers. They normally have like a little fan experience type deal. No, this was like they set up for 6 days, and it was like almost like a museum inside. They had live matches going on. The Pat McAfee show was there for 2 live shows. Not Sam Wrestling was there. Busted Open Radio was there. Like they had media there. Fans could just be in the background of the Pat McAfee show on ESPN, live, chilling, in the middle of the day. They were in Philadelphia Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. Over the course of 4 days, there were 6 events. Friday Night SmackDown and the Hall of Fame Friday night. NXT, which is their developmental brand, they have their big show during the daytime on Saturday afternoon, Stand and Deliver. Right before night 1 of WrestleMania. Then, of course, there's night 2 of WrestleMania, and then they follow with Monday Night Raw. So they've been in Philly Friday to Monday. This was their 19th consecutive television sellout.
Wait, what's a television sellout?
So, a television sellout is basically when they go to an arena and they sell every available seat they have.
Okay.
They oversold seats, didn't they?
So, like for the Wells Fargo Center, normally they have like a huge Tron. Triple H talked about this on Monday. Normally they have like a real big Tron and all this other kind of stuff. Bro, they hit Wells Fargo with like a stadium entrance. So it was like the actual entrance itself was probably about as wide as the wall. And then it had like some ramps down the side, and then they kept it like real flat. And it's so that they can put seats like the riser seats and the upper seats. They can fill those seats, because otherwise the screen is blocking those seats. You can't sell them. They had like 16,000 fans for SmackDown. They show the Hall of Fame right after, so the fans are there. They get to stay for free. They stay. Stand and Deliver had 16,000 fans. This is for a developmental brand. Where these people they on USA, but you don't really get to, you really got to be in a wrestling to watch that. They had 16,000 fans in the Wells Fargo Center. Lincoln Financial Field, where the Eagles play. 70,000 plus fans night 1. 70,000 fans plus night 2. Wells Fargo, now that they ruled the WrestleMania sign, they got more space. They put 19,000 plus people in that arena for Raw last night. Over the course of 4 days and 5 events, over 200,000 people attended events in Philly.
What's the average ticket on them?
Just for Mania, a decency to run you $500. You can get a weekend pass for SmackDown, Hall of Fame, NXT, and Raw, and that run about another $4 or $5. So one person can spend $1,000 and attend all the shows, but we talking about like mid-tier seats. Front row seats at Mania, $5 to $10,000, easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy. So that's just a metric. That's how well professional wrestling business really is. That's how lucrative it is. Now, with that being said, on all the metrics, this is the biggest WrestleMania weekend of all time. Legit. They had the highest gate, most number of fans, highest merch sales, the whole nine. Like, everything checked all the boxes for being the most lucrative WrestleMania of all time. And that's really big when it's your 40th event. But this is the first one without the McMahons behind the helm.
Yep. I heard about that too.
And so there was a lot bigger sports presentation. Triple H is now running the ship, essentially. He's been running the ship, but he's really running the ship now. And it's not so much the Attitude Era. He talked about that. He said, we didn't call it the Attitude Era while we were in it, but we called it that after that, because that's what we named it. And so now he actually brought Stephanie out. They calling it like the Paul Levesque era. Like, this is his time, and you could just tell, like, I done watched the press conferences, all that kind of stuff. The emotion and the energy behind all of that is cool. Now, enough about numbers, because I know y'all really care about that. We're going to talk about the basic facts of the matches, and then we're going to go. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I know we're in a sports podcast, but this was like...
Well, this is huge.
This is a huge
It was
thing.
huge this weekend.
So, we talk about long-term storytelling. This weekend, as a professional wrestling fan, if you've been a fan of the WWE, whatever the case may be...
4 years in the making?
Huh?
4 years in the making?
About 10.
Oh.
There were literally elements. So, what you was talking about with Ryan. For the people who don't know, Cody Rhodes is the son of Dusty Rhodes. This story started 2 years ago, when Cody actually got fired in 2016, left, made a name for himself on the independents, helped start what essentially is their biggest stateside competition in all elite wrestling, AEW. Stayed with that company. His contract ran out, and Vince McMahon wanted him back. Vince liked to own everything when it comes to you. Gave that man his last name back, because for a while he could just call himself Cody, because they owned Cody Rhodes. Gave that man his last name back, paid the licensing for his entrance song, kept his whole presentation the same he built. He had literally made himself a star in another company, and the WWE let him bring that presentation there. Alright. Cody and Triple H kind of had real life, like, I don't want to say beef, but like, at one point they really didn't like him.
Had some friction.
You know what I'm saying? They had some friction. Cody for AEW was basically what Triple H was for WWE. So the first major event AEW had, you know, Triple H was known for sitting on the throne. Bro, he known for carrying sledgehammers. Bro brought a sledgehammer out and smashed the throne on their first pay-per-view. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, basically. Shots fired. Anyway, he come back. His first match is at WrestleMania 38. Back. He don't. No one knows he's coming. He's a surprise opponent. But the rumors are there.
Mm-hmm.
You know who he fought? Seth Rollins. So Seth is like the WWE flag waver. Like, if you don't want to be here, F you, F what you stand for, we run this.
Mm-hmm.
We here.
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't like Cody when he showed up. Seth don't like no outsiders. He don't make no bones about it. So when Cody first showed up, that was his first feud. They fought like 3 shows. What really, in real life, brought his respect for him, they got a show that they're not doing regular anymore, but it's called Hell in a Cell. Cody wrestled that fight with a torn pectoral muscle.
Mm-hmm.
When he took his coat off, you could his whole chest all the way to his arms, black and purple.
Mm-hmm.
He wrestled the whole match. Then when they had surgery, when they wrote him on TV, he was supposed to. No, I'm sorry. He had that feud, came back all the way around. He was on TV, came back, won the 23 Royal Rumble, winner of the Royal Rumble, main event WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody wins it. He goes to WrestleMania. Everybody's like, "Yo, you made this dude like invincible." You know what I'm saying? Like he got to finish the story. That's the whole thing. Because Dustin won the title, but he didn't really win. They took it back from him the next night, and so no road had ever been a WWE champion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story. All right, we get to WrestleMania 39. You know, everybody expected Cody to win. Cody lose. He lose last year.
This is the guy that won 4 years straight, right?
No. Roman is the guy that's been the champion for 4 years.
Right.
Actually, no.
He from Pensacola. So that's what happens with that. So he loses. So now it's the redemption story. He's trying to get back to the title. Now Brock Lesnar interfered. He got a feud the whole summer with Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Get his ass whooped. He do what he do. He have a couple more feuds. He turned back around, win the 24 Rumble.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, he can challenge for
He gets challenged for whichever champion he challenged, whatever champion. But he want to go back to Roman. Like, I ain't beat you last year. I want your belt. I want that title. You the dude to beat. All right.
and it's Rock.
And it's Rock.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of the Royal Rumble faces the champion of their choosing in the main event of WrestleMania. Rock comes back and basically like, the biggest match we can do is Rock versus Roman because they cousins in real life.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bloodline is legit. It's real.
You
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you say that,
you know what I'm saying? It's a faction, but like, so they do this whole kickoff thing, whatever the case may be. Cody come out, he's like, you know, I'm gonna take everything from Roman, and now at WrestleMania. Rock enters. This was in Birmingham, by the way. Really, man, I ain't make that show. Because who expected Rock to be there? Nobody. Rock comes out, and so now it's supposed to be Rock versus Roman. What does Cody do? It's Mania. Seth Rollins is the champion on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins is like, look, I know where you want to go. I know what happened. And see, Rollins was supposed to fight CM Punk, but CM Punk got hurt in the Royal Rumble. That's another story. That's another match. But he's like, you should wrestle me. I'll be a fighting champion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's run this back. Because now they both good guys. Seth was a bad guy at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the press conference, like for the kickoff, they booing the ever-loving shit out of Rock.
I remember that. It was a big deal.
For a week straight, we want Cody trended on Twitter. People was making a bunch of noise. It was Rock, Roman, you know, everybody was, we want Cody. They still like, nah, this money match. We need this match for this money. This WrestleMania 40. Big WrestleMania, right? Boom. The people made so much noise, they had to pivot.
They changed, yeah.
They had to pivot. And so Cody comes back out, he's like, nah, this BS. I want my title shot. I choose you. I want you at Mania. Boom. they beef it up to, long story short, Rock slapped Cody at the press conference. Now, Cody and Seth, like, you know, oh no, this ain't what we doing, Rock. He don't like no outsiders, XYZ. Long story short, it leads to the tag match, which main event night. So you had Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns and The Rock. Roman Reigns and The Rock win, his bloodline rules Sunday night. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes win, bloodline ban from ringside. Now, what you don't know if you're a casual wrestling fan and you don't watch wrestling, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns used to be in a group together called The Shield. One of the most dominant factions in the WWE last 10 years. Seth Rollins betrayed Roman Reigns by hitting him in the back with a steel chair and joining the Authority, joining Triple H and Stephanie and all them back in like 2014. That's why I say it's 10 years ago. They going back and promos like you talk about memes. It's a meme where they go back and realize Rollins told Cody he would be his Shield, XYZ, da 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 da. So over the years, Roman has never been able to beat Seth. Ever. He always loses to him. Always loses to him. And it's like that Shield being stabbed in the back, it still echoes in his mind. So Rock, they win the first night.
I'll try to fix something. It may be on the
Might be my right, yeah. I can get it back. There we go.
That better?
Test.
That's almost a minute. You know, it's a lag on it.
Yeah. But yeah, so to go ahead and wrap this up, they
Rocking.
yeah, first night was
When they said it looked like, I mean, from the way I didn't see it, all I seen was the stuff on Instagram. It looked like Rock was like tired.
bro. Let me tell you, he needed at least one match to warm up on TV. Like he in shape, but they say it all the time. Being in shape and being in ring shape are two totally different things. Running them ropes and hitting that plywood and that wood on that mat and the concrete
How
outside.
Rock is now?
In his 50s, he like 50.
Rock ain't much ring shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't like the way it ended. Saturday was like, and it ain't never been like that. You know, I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna see where this go. But I knew they was gonna win. I just wanted them to win differently. Like, Rock Bottom hit him one time, boom, pinned him. Next night, bloodline rules. What I will say I liked about the next night was that they actually let Roman and Cody really have that match for like the first 20-25 minutes. So, the nostalgia part for all the fans that have been watching. And it was super emotional. It was crazy how emotional it got. Like, the ring announcer was crying, fans was crying. Logan Paul was in the skybox crying. His friends from AEW was there in the skybox crying.
What the hell happened for people to cry?
So, you gotta think, we've been watching this dude for 2 years, trying to finish this story. They even had video game for 24, finish the story. He a cover athlete. So, they had the match. Cody getting ready to beat Roman. What always happens, somebody from the bloodline interfere. And a Jimmy Uso. The Usos are Rikishi's sons.
Right.
That's also they family. That's their cousin. So Jimmy come in, he interfere. His twin brother Jay, they fought the night before because Jay ain't in the bloodline no more. You know what I'm saying? So they had that brother versus brother match the night before. Jay beat Jimmy. Jay comes out, spears Jimmy off the WrestleMania stage. They fall like 30 feet through a tape. Crazy. So Jimmy gone. He out the picture. They fight a little bit longer. Yeah, no, he was on Monday Night Raw. He the number one contender to the world title, the other title. Then they got another guy, Solo, who was the younger brother to the Usos. But he like the enforcer. Back in SummerSlam last year, he fought John Cena. He got this little Samoan spike thing he knew. Like just kept punching Cena in the neck, Cena like lost his voice, blah blah blah. And he was in that one match we didn't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? So Solo come out, they doing everything they can to double team Cody. Cody keep kicking out. He he like fidgeting, they get frustrated. He go stab him again. Cena music hit. Nobody expects Cena. Nobody sings Cena. Cena ain't actively wrestling no more. So the music hit. They like, oh, Cena here. Cena come down. He take out Solo. You know who Cena had beef with? That's in that bloodline. The Rock. The Rock music go off. The Rock come down. They go at it real cool. They wrestled 2 WrestleManias 10 years ago.
This was the part that sounded live to me.
They wrestled WrestleMania 10 years ago. Twice. Main evented back to back. Same with Cody and Roman. So it's just kind of like the play. Rock come out, hit the rock bottom. Now, everybody was expecting Stone Cold.
Right.
Because that's who Rock had beef with early WrestleMania, 17, 18. So we just going back decades at this point of WrestleMania. We'll get Stone Cold. We get the gong hit.
Yep.
Lights go out.
Lights go out.
Undertaker.
Where
Lights come back on.
Undertaker
Behind the Rock. In the ring. He choke slam them. They go out. So, no. Wait, I'm sorry. Before that happened, Rock take out Cena. So the Shield music is very unique. People know what it is when you heard it in a couple of years.
How old is Undertaker?
In his 50s. He retired. He retired too. But he known for, he like the WrestleMania dude. So they hit that Sierra Hotel, India Echo, Lima Delta Shield. The music hit. This is where it get interesting because one of the members of the Shield is actually in AEW right now. So people was like, Seth fought last night. He was in the first match tonight. He lost his title. He can't be coming out. So people confused. They don't know what's going on. The music just playing. Next thing we know, we see Roman run across the screen. He spears Seth. It is Seth. Dressed in the Shield gear with the same steel chair that he smacked Roman with 10 years ago. So now, Cody wears a weight belt. You got Cody on this side. You got Seth on this side. There's a steel chair in the middle. There's the weight belt. Who do you pick? Roman took his eye off the ball. Because he was so obsessed with getting revenge for Seth. Instead of taking the weight belt and going after Cody, he takes the chair, smacks Seth in the back. Seth falls the exact same way Roman does 10 years ago in the same spot. He rolls out the ring. He gets back up. Cody catches him. 3 finishes. Pins him. First time Roman Reigns has been beaten for that title in 1,300 days. So you got to take all of that. And then A&E, they released the A&E documentary biography last Sunday on Roman.
He just left the good part. The freaking Undertaker showed up.
He literally showed up. No. So the Shield thing happened. He hit him with the thing. Then after he speared him, the lights gone. Lights went out. Taker showed up. He choke slams him. Lights go back out. And when they come back on, everybody gone. It's just Roman and Cody in the middle of the ring.
It was short.
I think it was.
The way it happened was so fire.
Right? Like you could. That's probably, I'm not playing, that's probably like the best 6 minutes that you can watch on anything. Like, it's just that exciting to watch. But I like the way that it ended. And I mean, ultimately we got a new landscape. WrestleMania like the season finale too. And Monday Night Raw is always like the season premiere. But they never, but they don't. So they start all the new storylines.
And
The Rock is gone for a long time.
Yeah, he finna go. And Roman probably gonna be gone until Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. I don't expect to see him at all. Not for real.
And ain't nobody scared of Riches to Nick.
I still ain't watched that shit.
It's pretty good. I had to see that then. Shameless plug.
I ain't watched it
It's a
It's Johnson.
Yeah.
He's Riches to Nick.
Yeah.
This is a new movie.
yet. I heard it was good.
It's pretty good.
I heard it was good.
All in all, right, it was good. It's the first time I said night 2 was better than night 1 for the last 3 years since they started doing double nights. Night 1 normally always better than night 2, but night 2 did this shit. They also had more black representation than I've seen in a long
I
time.
seen 2 Chainz side the ring.
But 2 Chainz was out there, Wendy Harlow was out there,
So and I ain't seen WrestleMania at all. I seen this on Facebook, TikTok, stuff like that. Of these Superstar Black rappers.
They had the Warren Treaty open night too with America the Beautiful. They had Coco Jones singing the national anthem night one. Jade Cargill made her WrestleMania debut. She teamed with Bianca and Naomi. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was
Like,
the most celebrities I ever seen at WrestleMania.
It was.
They brought stars out. What was it?
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Bro, most stars I've ever seen at WrestleMania.
You want to tell you the one thing they did not do, and I'm really just kind of throwing. They always announced the next location. They didn't do that this year.
It's gonna be on the moon, baby.
So I wonder where they trying to go. They've been up north for a minute, but somebody said the lead. Somebody said they was going to Minneapolis. The other cities like, and then M&T Bank got a roof on it on that.
Yes, brand new stadium.
Okay, so
They put it up about 3 years before
I see them going to M&T Bank because
It's new.
all my friends asked me, they was like, man, you going to Philly for 40? And I was like, no, Philly, April, cold,
Real cold.
open stadium. And when in every podcast and everything I listened to afterwards, it was like, yeah, the fans just seemed like it, but they was like, because it was cold as hell. Like, they said it was, at the start of WrestleMania, I think night one, it was like 59 the real field, or 51 the real field was like 39, the wind chill was like 15. In an open
And
stadium.
Jason Kelce was out there with his shirt off.
In an open stadium. on night one.
That's his stadium. He was with his shirt off.
Yeah.
But man, it looked like it almost made me want to get into wrestling. Bro, you know the real reason why I want to do it? Because I got way too much of my time tied up in entertainment already. So, and if I pick that up, I'll lose something else.
I get it.
And I was like, man,
It's like a dedication stick, man. There's so much of it.
it takes dedication, bro. I just, you know.
If you, so here, and I'm going to tell you, the good thing about it, so like, AEW don't really have no storylines. So like, if you just want to watch wrestling and watch matches, that's a good show to watch.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't care to watch the matches.
I got you.
I prefer just to, to see what's going on.
So, in that case, Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. But the good thing about it is that they all got their own, like, rosters. So, like, if you watch Monday, if something major happened on Friday, they'll show, like, a clip of it. But you only have to watch on Mondays to follow the stories on Mondays.
I'm just gonna
You only have to watch Tuesday to follow the stories on Tuesday and Friday.
I'm gonna keep myself from falling into that trap. It's a trap. I already know it's a trap. I'm just gonna avoid it. I watch so much entertainment. I play when you gotta remember I'm a big gamer, bro.
Yeah.
So like I got an aspect to my life that
I got you.
a lot of people don't.
Dedicated to.
Yeah, I'm dedicated to gaming, bro. It keeps my peace in my head, yo. Man, outside of that though, man, a lot of beef started at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Meek Mills.
Somebody said they told Meek Mill ass not to show up. And you know what's cold? I thought they was gonna give him like, I thought he was gonna perform, but he didn't perform. He just did the call. I didn't cut you off.
No, you good.
Yeah, he just. But he just did the call. So I'm gonna let you get in the dive of it. But so Wale is a huge WWE fan. He's a huge wrestling fan, period. But especially in WWE. Whatever WrestleMania is, every year he throw Wale Mania. Wale Mania is essentially just a concert. He bring out all the black wrestlers though, and not just the WWE wrestlers. He'll bring out any black wrestler that's in town. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that
Who all be on the concert with?
it just depends on who. It just depends
It'll
on
be
who.
different people.
Yeah.
On the concert.
Yeah, it'd be different people.
That'd be a fire concert.
You know what I'm saying? And it'd be a little bit of everything. Like sometimes they come out, they just bring the wrestlers out to do interviews or like, you know, bring out artists and stuff like that. They do a lot of that.
He's been doing it for almost 20 years.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. Like a long time. But yeah, so Meek Mill got ops. They in Philly.
Right.
They in Philly. Wale, you know what I'm saying, takes a photo because we taking photos. Like we here, everybody is saying like in the money section.
It does not look like he intentionally took the photo.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, what's up?
Wale from DC.
Yeah.
And,
They used to be on MMG together though.
yeah. And I mean, and so now Meek won't beef with Wale for taking a photo.
Meek goes off on Twitter about 30 tweets. And all of them are like 4 paragraphs long about a picture
bottle picture.
But what makes it so much funnier to me is because Meek is going off, and then Asia Dog happens to chime in and was like, yeah, this celebrity, he one of the worst celebrities. He's kind of arrogant. He walk around like he everything ugly ass. While they, only thing he responds to, damn man, why the girl call me ugly? That's all he said. Bro, that was so funny to me because all of this crazy stuff that Meek said about you, and the only thing you heard was, man, why this girl call me ugly? Bro, it's hilarious. Age dog.
I need to know.
Why she call me ugly? You're like, man, why I got me ugly?
That's what Meek did say about me.
Bro.
You say Meek did it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, bro. Bro, Meek got, somebody got to, I mean, well, you know, well, whatever. Let me keep his Twitter.
I know I ain't got the deepest voice. But y'all, it's a video. If I find it, I'm sending it.
I seen it when he was saying, get up! Get up!
I was like, who is that? And they was like, that's Winnie. I said, that ain't Winnie. Winnie is in the front of the video. Who is that? They was like, bro, that's Meek Mill. I said,
That was Meek, bro. It was so bad. Yeah, it was hilarious, bro. And then, like, bro, so that beef wasn't really a whole lot. It was pretty much Meek Mill's beefing with him.
Himself.
Yeah. But then, like, the same weekend, Glow went to, you know, she put out her mixtape, everything. And she went to Shannon Sharp show. And with her teleport, bro. She had Shannon Sharp drink teleport, bro. And he was like, I ain't never tried this before. Cause Shannon, you've been rich for like 30 years.
Because rich people don't drink teleport.
You've been rich for 30 years. You don't even know. You ain't been to the store that sell teleport.
He said, don't take bad though. Take that communion wine.
It tastes like communion wine.
All it is.
It is, bro. Or drinking communion wine.
That's funny.
Oh man, it was hilarious. And bro, her interview went bad. Bro, you can tell, like, man, I learned the black bottle. That made a lot of sense. Like, she didn't go to school till she was like in 9th grade. She was homeschooled. I mean, this is gonna sound terrible, but it makes sense. It makes sense. And I don't think she's stupid, but I don't think she like winning no awards for academics either. Just saying. But either way, so she put out a song where she talking about unity with the rap girls, and she was like, I know me and JT ain't the closest, but I ain't got no beef with that girl. So forth and so on. JT come out and say, girl, you don't stop being on that. I can hear it.
I won't be.
Huh?
I won't be.
You was moving it.
Yeah.
Why does it matter if I tell you to stop because I'm
breaking
I don't get where you can afford it.
What?
Either way, back to the thing. So she wanted unity. JT come out the next day and was like, you talking all this, but you ain't telling them that you ain't slapped me at the BET Awards or whatever award show it was. And Low response was, girl, I do want unity. I don't got no beef with you. Damn, what you want me to tell them? I ain't slap you, I slap you with my purse? Which is the same thing. So she wanted her to specify that you didn't slap me with your hand, you slapped me with my purse, with your purse. And then from that point, JT went down. Oh man, she got 300 tweets to Glow. Glow ain't really. Glow just like, look, girl, I don't got no beef with you. We can do it. So forth, so on. I don't know how Young Miami got into it, but her and Young Miami started going back and forth. Where it is so funny because Saucy Santana, he gets thrown into it, and bro, it's just like straight tweets of Young Miami and this dude trying to figure out what is she talking about. That's how I read it, bro. Like, what are you talking about? So apparently they had a phone call because you know they city girls. They had a phone call. After the phone call, JT tweeted again, and she's like, "Girl, we just got off the phone. Why are you still talking about this? I love you." And it kind of ended, but I thought it was hilarious, bro. I thought it was hilarious. Did you see that? Why we just got off the phone? Why are you still tweeting?
I ain't been knowing about the Glow, so.
No, this was mine and JT at that point.
Yeah, I did all the kind of strictly good. I missed all that.
Bro, it was crazy. And in the midst of these hundreds of tweets, because that's what it feel like to me. I didn't read every one of them, but in the midst of it all, they asked. She JT asked. She's like, "What you doing about this case you in with Benny? What you doing about the allegation?" And they just kind of skimmed right over it. Kept going. Oh, okay. That was interesting to me.
Yeah.
I thought it was very interesting. So, okay, so y'all just ain't gonna ever acknowledge it like you ain't a part of this. Like, whether she won't believe it, like Carissa's part of this.
Oh yeah.
You've been around this man too much.
That's it.
Or a part of this.
So that is going every day.
Man, what you say?
But they got radio involved.
It's
Radio ain't did that no while.
Rachel Light or French fry.
Yeah, man. They ain't really looking back.
I mean, bro, I don't put nothing praise on him though, man. Cuba had a great acting career while he was out there, man. But as soon as his acting career was over, he started tripping hard, bro. Like super hard.
Yeah.
Started tripping super hard. I ain't surprised. Anything else happen?
Yeah, totally eclipsed.
We did have a total because we didn't get to see it.
We didn't get to see it.
It's too cloudy.
It's way too cloudy.
Bro, I walked outside.
It got darker though.
It did get dark. I walked outside. It got so darker that I was like, this ain't getting darker. This is about to rain. And surely right after it rained. But I'm walking around looking outside and my neighbor looked at me like I'm crazy. Because this is nothing but clouds. What are you looking for?
Big cloud.
Super big cloud.
Yeah.
And then rain came right behind.
It was the perfect example. Rain on our parade.
Perfect example. Perfect example.
You know, I'm a big Souf guy, so like I'm thinking about a real telescope and all.
Oh yeah? Just keep it away from people's windows.
They got stars in the house. I'm gonna buy me one.
You know what rain you gonna get?
You know, brands of telescopes.
It's a lot of them. Oh, you see one.
Oh, okay.
It's the one that's digital. You put it to your phone. I can't know the name of it, but you control it with the app. Make it fine. You can type in that constellation and it'll find it for you.
I know that telescopes are way more advanced.
Well, you're real. No. When you asked what brand he was gonna buy, and that means you knew brands, which means that you never I can never underestimate the random stuff you may know. Like, bro, it's so impressive the fact that you asked a question like, bro, you know what brand telescope you gonna buy? That, bro, you know how crazy the question is?
It's $2,000. All right, go ahead first.
Bro, I'm gonna buy something completely different, and I'm probably gonna say, bro, I've been researching hard. I want to buy a sniper rifle for like the range, for like the range and fun.
So,
Sorry, back to your telescope. I'm sorry.
that's it. I got it. Let's get this out of here. I'm trying.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright. Yes.
I got the other one.
So I'm gonna tell you this now,
Oh yeah.
So I really wanna
I ain't got no one.
I didn't
My Tico Bay called my name.
So I growing up I was a real huge fan of like astrology, astronomy, stuff like that. And I still like to this day I still like stars and all that kind of stuff.
I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
If I had been able if I had been able when I went to San Diego and we drove up to LA, if I had been able to go to the Griffith Observatory.
That is like one of the big things on my bucket list.
So
You said every movie.
I'm gonna make it back out there, and I'm gonna make it.
Is that what? Don't forgive my ignorance. That's what Hubble is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the new one?
I don't know. I'll find out.
And ironically, that ain't the biggest investment one. They just want to tell us.
What?
The stuff.
The Hubble? No, it's a new one. That's bigger and better than all of them.
Now, there's some of the head that they ain't gonna tell
I mean, yeah, of course. They ain't gonna tell us about military.
Yeah. They ain't gonna tell
Why they tell us about stuff they can look across the ocean with?
But that one, want to see on top of it, the big white dome with the thing. Yeah, I want to see that so bad.
I think the new one ain't actually a telescope. I think it's a satellite.
I was gonna say so. The Hubble telescope is technically a satellite,
Mm-hmm.
but they do a lot of relaying from it out of the observatory because it's a whole park.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're
I mean, I'm interested in stuff like that. I'm interested in it. I just don't know a lot about it. I did the bare minimum with star stuff. Like, I know a crazy amount of, like, random stuff that's, like, like lost civilizations. I know crazy mind about that. Which makes no sense, right? Like the Mayans know way too much about the Mayans. And Pompeii, way too much about it. Got no need.
He said, the fact that you asked him what brand to tell us.
Bro, it was super impressive to me because I would have never even thought about that question.
Man. Alright, I quoted the days from Abigail Breslin that says, never let anyone try and make you into something that you're not. Remember what it is that you want and always stay strong in that. That's the quote of the week.
That's a fact.
But before we get out of here, he don't even know this because he don't pay no attention.
He don't pay
Y'all
no
hold on
attention.
1 second. I gotta get my cowboy hat. That's my Renaissance hat.
Oh, let's go. We got a cowboy hat on this thing?
I got bourbon, tequila, or gin. Which one?
Water.
Nah, ain't no water. So, we here tonight because Dream is going bye-bye. But before you go
I
bye-bye,
don't know about what you said. Just tell him to go out of the country for a few days. Don't hear what bye-bye.
he going out of the country for a few days. He going to kick it in beautiful Jamaica while everybody else is stuck here.
In Alabama.
It's okay. It's okay. But before you go, bro, my birthday is tomorrow, and I want us to have a shot to close the show.
Facts.
So he said, "You got liquor." I say, "I got plenty of it. I'll bring something from the bar." So
He brought
I bought
half
3 options. We're gonna take a shot, and we're gonna go off the air. So for episode 189, this is the South.
Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in weekly. Shout out to the Twitter community, man. Y'all slowly quietly took over.
Before we get off.
We about to, but I'm just gonna say safe travels to you. We gonna salute. What you want? What you drinking? I got tequila. What you want?
I like to take some white, man. I'm racist. You know that.
All right, you want tequila or gin?
Yeah, no matter white.
He got where he thinks tequila's dangerous.
Give me that. We gotta play some music.
So that's the indigo.
I swear. Bro, I just pulled the whole
Play
thing.
7 minutes.
That's wild. Anyway, you gonna take tequila. I just broke the cap on my gin. I'm gonna have to go get something out of that.
I got something to get off for you. I ain't tired of it. Here you go, sir.
You want to turn my too?
Yeah.
It's a lot of it, too.
Alright.
Ooh, that smell like death.
I knew you were gonna give me a whole heap of.
Bro, it's been in the freezer like since we started this podcast.
How old you turning, big dog?
I'll be 39 tomorrow.
What are you pushing forward? Bye.
Slick for it, yeah.
Nah, that ain't slick no more, nigga. You down.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
I can't deny it no more.
beautiful.
Happy birthday to you in 2 hours.
And appreciate you. And safe travels to Jamaica.
Salute.
Hey man, like we say for the South. We out.
We out here.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Woo!